morning is a fresh beginning, a sacred moment where you decide the energy that will shape your day. Your words hold power, immense power. When you speak life into yourself, you shift your reality. You align with abundance, love, and strength. So I invite you to start your mornings with these 5 affirmations. Words that will guide you toward the life you deserve. I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. These words are not just affirmations. They are a declaration of truth. They are a reminder that your existence is not a mistake, that you are not here to struggle endlessly, and that you are deserving of everything beautiful that life has to offer. Too often we allow the world to convince us otherwise. We internalize rejection, failures, and disappointments as proof that we are not enough. But the truth is, you were born enough. You were born with a divine right to love, to success, and to happiness. No one and nothing can take that away from you, except your own beliefs. When you wake up in the morning, before the doubts creep in, before the weight of yesterday settles on your shoulders, remind yourself, I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. Let those words sink in. Let them become the foundation upon which you build your day. Because the way you speak to yourself determines how you move through the world. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, that you must prove yourself, that you are lacking in some way, then life will reflect that belief back to you. But when you stand in your truth and affirm your worth, the universe responds in kind. Love is not something you have to chase. It is not something you have to earn by being perfect or by sacrificing who you are. Love is your birthright. It exists within you, waiting to be acknowledged. So many people spend their lives seeking love in others, hoping that someone else's approval will validate their worth. But true love, the kind that is lasting and fulfilling, starts from within. When you truly believe that you are worthy of love, you stop settling for relationships that drain you, for people who do not see your value. You stop begging for attention and start attracting the love that aligns with your highest self. The love you desire begins with you. Success, too, is not reserved for a select few. It is not something that only comes to those who are lucky or privileged. Success is available to all who believe in their own potential. Your dreams were planted in your heart for a reason. They are not random. They are a calling. But to achieve them, you must first believe that you are deserving of them. How many times have you doubted yourself? How many times have you told yourself that success is for other people, not for you? That you are not talented enough, smart enough, or capable enough? These thoughts are lies. They are illusions that keep you small. When you declare, I am worthy of success, you are choosing to step into your power. You are choosing to align with opportunities, to take inspired action, to trust that you are more than capable of achieving greatness. Happiness is not something that you have to wait for. It is not something that will come once you have the perfect job, the perfect relationship, or the perfect body. Happiness is a state of being, a choice you make every single day. When you believe you are worthy of happiness, you stop delaying joy. You stop telling yourself that you will be happy when things change. Instead, you begin to find happiness in the present moment. You begin to appreciate the simple things, the warmth of the sun, the laughter of a loved one, the peace of a quiet morning. You start creating a life that brings you joy instead of waiting for happiness to magically appear. Every time you say, I am worthy of love, success, and happiness, you are rewriting the narrative of your life. You are choosing to release the limiting beliefs that have held you back. You are choosing to see yourself as the powerful, radiant being that you are. It doesn't matter what has happened in your past. It doesn't matter who told you that you weren't good enough. Those voices do not define you. What defines you is the belief you hold about yourself. So hold on to this truth. You are worthy. You are enough. You are deserving of all the beauty, joy, and abundance that life has to offer. And the moment you truly believe it, you will begin to see it reflected all around you. I am enough just as I am. These words are not just a statement. They are a deep and powerful truth. You do not need to become someone else to be worthy. You do not need to change, shrink, or prove yourself to be loved and accepted. Right here, right now, as you are enough. This truth may not always feel easy to accept, especially in a world that constantly tells you otherwise. Society has a way of making you feel like you are lacking something, that you need to be thinner, smarter, richer, more accomplished, or more likable to be worthy. But the truth is, you were born worthy. Nothing and no one can take that away from you. From the time you were a child, you were given messages that made you question your worth. Maybe you were told that you had to earn love by being obedient, by achieving, by making others happy. Perhaps you learned that your value was tied to your productivity, your appearance, or the way others perceived you. Over time, these messages became your inner voice, whispering doubts into your mind. You started to believe that you had to work for love, that you had to change to be accepted, that you were not enough just as you are. But today, it is time to let go of those old beliefs. It is time to reclaim your truth. You are not defined by your past mistakes. You are not defined by your flaws or imperfections. You are a whole, beautiful, and unique being, exactly as you are meant to be. There is nothing missing in you. There is nothing broken. Even in your moments of doubt, even on the days when you feel lost, you are still enough. The love and acceptance you seek do not come from changing yourself to fit someone else's expectations. They come from embracing yourself fully, from knowing that you are complete in this very moment. When you stop searching for external validation and start affirming your own worth, everything changes. You no longer beg for love or chase after approval. You no longer try to mold yourself into someone you are not just to fit in. You stand firm in who you are, knowing that you are valuable just by being you. You begin to see that you do not have to be perfect to be loved. Love is not something you earn by being flawless. Love is something you receive when you allow yourself to be fully seen. Imperfections and all. Every time you tell yourself, I am enough just as I am, you are rewriting the false stories that have been ingrained in you for years. You are releasing the pressure to be more, do more, or achieve more to feel worthy. Of course, growth is a beautiful thing. It is natural to want to evolve and improve. But growth should come from a place of love, not from a feeling of lack. You are not growing because you are incomplete. You are growing because expansion is part of life. Even as you learn, even as you change, you are already whole. Imagine if every morning you looked in the mirror and saw yourself through the eyes of love. Imagine if you spoke to yourself with kindness instead of criticism. How would your life change if you truly believed deep in your heart that you are enough? You would move through the world with confidence. You would set boundaries and say no without guilt. You would pursue your dreams without fear of failure. You would stop comparing yourself to others, knowing that your path is uniquely yours. You would embrace the beauty of who you are without feeling the need to apologize for it. Your worth is not based on what you accomplish. It is not based on how others see you. It is not based on the approval of a boss, a partner, a parent, or society. Your worth is unshakable, untouchable, and absolute. No mistake, no rejection, no setback can take away the truth that you are enough. The more you affirm this, the more you begin to feel it. At first, it may feel unfamiliar. Years of conditioning may try to convince you otherwise, but the more you speak these words, I am enough, just as I am, the more they become part of your reality. There is nothing you need to fix. There is nothing you need to change. You are already enough. And when you truly accept this, you open yourself up to a life of peace, joy, and self-love. You step into your power. You become free. Because when you believe in your own worth, the world begins to reflect that belief back to you. And that is the most beautiful transformation of all. I release all that no longer serves me. These words carry power. They are a declaration of freedom, a commitment to letting go of the things, thoughts, and energies that weigh me down. Life is not meant to be lived carrying burdens from the past, yet so many of us hold on to pain, regret, toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, and fears that no longer have a place in our present. But today, I choose differently. I choose to release what no longer serves me, and in doing so, I make space for peace, joy, and new beginnings. Letting go is not always easy. The mind clings to the familiar, even when the familiar is painful. We hold on to grudges because we believe they protect us. We replay old mistakes, thinking that if we punish ourselves enough, we will somehow undo them. We stay in relationships, jobs, and situations that drain us because we fear the unknown. But the truth is, holding on to what no longer serves us does not keep us safe. It keeps us stuck. It keeps us from growing, from thriving, from stepping into the life that is waiting for us. When I say, I release all that no longer serves me, I am making a conscious choice. I am choosing to free myself from the weight of the past. I am choosing to forgive, not because others always deserve it, but because I deserve peace. I am choosing to stop defining myself by my past mistakes. I am choosing to release fear, knowing that I am strong enough to step forward without it. Releasing does not mean forgetting. It does not mean pretending that pain did not happen. It simply means deciding that pain no longer has power over me. It means I will no longer allow my past to dictate my future. I let go, not because it is easy, but because I love myself enough to move forward. I release the negative self-talk that tells me I am not good enough. I no longer entertain the voices that say I must be perfect to be loved. I recognize those thoughts for what they are: old programming, conditioned beliefs that were never true. I replace them with words of kindness, with thoughts that uplift and empower me. I remind myself daily that I am worthy just as I am. I release relationships that drain my energy. I no longer cling to people who do not respect or appreciate me. Love should feel expansive, not exhausting. I am allowed to walk away from situations that do not align with my well-being. I understand that not everyone is meant to stay in my life forever, and that is okay. As I let go of what is not meant for me, I open the door for the right people, the right love, and the right energy to enter. I release the fear of change. Growth requires movement, and movement means stepping into the unknown. I trust that life is always guiding me towards something better, even if I cannot see it yet. I let go of my need to control every outcome. I surrender to the natural flow of life, knowing that when I release, I make space for greater things to come. I release the need for validation. I do not need approval from others to know my worth. My value is not determined by how many people like or accept me. I choose to live for myself, to honor my own needs and desires. The opinions of others are not my responsibility. My responsibility is to be true to myself. I release the belief that I must struggle to be worthy. I do not have to carry burdens to prove my strength. I do not have to suffer to earn love, success, or happiness. I welcome ease. I welcome grace. I allow myself to receive with an open heart, knowing that I am deserving of all the good that life has to offer. I release all resentment, anger, and bitterness. I refuse to let past hurts poison my present. Forgiveness is my gift to myself. It does not mean that I condone what happened, but it means I no longer allow it to control me. I choose peace over pain. I choose freedom over resentment. I release anything that does not align with my highest good. Old patterns, toxic habits, limiting beliefs, whatever no longer serves me, I let it go. I clear the space within me so that I can be filled with light, love, and possibility. With every breath, I release. With every step forward, I detach from the past. I am not the same person I was yesterday. I am always evolving, always growing, always stepping into a higher version of myself. And as I let go, I rise. I step into my power. I embrace the life that is waiting for me. I release all that no longer serves me, and I am free. Everything is working out for my highest good. These words are a deep and powerful affirmation, a reminder that life is always unfolding in my favor, even when I cannot see it yet. Every experience, every challenge, and every unexpected turn is shaping me, guiding me, and leading me towards something greater. I trust that even in the moments of uncertainty, something beautiful is being prepared for me. Life does not always go the way I expect. There are times when I feel lost, when things fall apart, when doors close that I desperately wanted to walk through. In those moments, doubt creeps in. Fear whispers that I am alone, that things are not working out, that I am stuck. But those thoughts are illusions. The truth is, everything is happening exactly as it should. Every delay is a redirection. Every setback is a setup for something better. And every disappointment is making space for something far greater than I imagined. When I look back on my life, I see moments when I thought I had failed, only to later realize that those failures were actually blessings in disguise. The relationships that ended, the jobs I did not get, the plans that did not work out, all of them led me to something better. At the time, I did not understand why things were happening the way they were, but now I see that life was always guiding me toward my highest good. I choose to believe in divine timing. I trust that the universe, or whatever force is greater than me, is always conspiring in my favor. Just because I cannot see the full picture right now does not mean that it is not unfolding perfectly. A flower does not rush to bloom, and yet it blossoms at exactly the right moment. I too am blossoming in my own time, and everything is aligning for my highest good. When challenges arise, I remind myself that they are not here to break me, they are here to strengthen me. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow. Every difficult experience teaches me something valuable. I do not have to fear struggle, because struggle is often a sign that I am moving to a higher level. I embrace the lessons, knowing that they are shaping me into the person I am meant to be. I refuse to let fear or doubt control me. I will not waste my energy worrying about things that are beyond my control. Instead, I choose to surrender. I let go of the need to micromanage my life. I trust that things are working out, even if I cannot yet see how. I allow myself to be at peace, knowing that what is meant for me will never miss me. I choose to focus on gratitude. Even when things seem uncertain, I find reasons to be thankful. I am grateful for the lessons, for the guidance, for the unseen blessings that are already on their way to me. Gratitude shifts my energy. When I appreciate what I have, I attract even more goodness into my life. I remind myself daily, everything is working out for my highest good. These words calm my mind and bring peace to my heart. They remind me that I am supported, that I am guided, that I am exactly where I need to be. I do not have to force or chase anything. What is meant for me is already on its way. I trust the process of life. I release resistance and allow things to flow. I do not fight against change. I welcome it, knowing that change is a sign of growth. I embrace uncertainty with faith, knowing that life is always leading me towards something wonderful. With every breath, I affirm my trust. With every step, I walk with confidence, knowing that I am divinely guided. I do not need to have all the answers. I do not need to know how everything will unfold. I simply need to trust that it is all coming together perfectly. Everything is working out for my highest good, and I am at peace. I am deeply loved and supported. These words hold immense power, reminding me that I am never alone, never forgotten, and never without the care and presence of love in my life. Love surrounds me in ways I can see and in ways that are unseen. It flows to me from people, from life itself, and from the divine energy that guides my every step. No matter what happens, no matter where I am held in the embrace of love and support. There have been times in my life when I have felt alone, when I have questioned whether I truly mattered. Moments when the weight of the world felt too heavy to carry, when my heart ached with loneliness, when I longed for reassurance. But even in those moments, love was always there. Perhaps I did not see it right away, but it was present in the kind words of a friend, in the smile of a stranger, in the beauty of nature, in the quiet whispers of my own heart, reminding me that I am. Love is not just something that comes from others. It is something that lives within me. I am born from love. It flows through me effortlessly, guiding me, healing me, and lifting me when I need it most. I do not need to chase love. I do not need to prove my worthiness for it. Love is my birthright, and I accept it freely. Support surrounds me in many forms. It comes from the people who care about me, from those who encourage me, and from the unseen forces that are always working for my highest good. Even when I cannot see the full picture, I trust that I am being guided. Life is always supporting me, even in ways I may not immediately recognize. Every challenge I face comes with the hidden hand of guidance, leading me to greater strength, wisdom, and understanding. I am deeply loved, not because of what I do, but simply because of who I am. I do not have to earn love through perfection. I do not have to be anything other than myself to be worthy of love. I am enough just as I am. The universe embraces me completely, without condition, without hesitation. I am seen. I am valued. I am cherished. When I open my heart to love, I receive it in abundance. I see it in the kindness of others. I feel it in the warmth of the sun on my skin. I hear it in the laughter of a child, in the rustling of the trees, in the gentle reminders that I am never alone. Love is always speaking to me, always reaching for me, always calling me to remember that I am supported beyond measure. I trust that the right people are in my life and that more loving connections are always on their way to me. I let go of fear, of doubt, of any belief that I am unworthy. I no longer hold on to past hurts or the illusion that love has abandoned me. Love has never left me. It has always been here, waiting for me to open my heart and receive it fully. I am supported in my dreams, in my growth, in every step I take. The path before me is lined with unseen hands lifting me up, guiding me forward, encouraging me to trust. Even when life presents challenges, I am not alone in facing them. I am always given the strength I need, the wisdom I seek, and the comfort I desire. I no longer live in fear of rejection, because I know that love is limitless. It is not confined to one person, one place, or one moment. Love is ever present, ever expanding, always flowing toward me in new and unexpected ways. The love I seek is already within me, and as I radiate it out, it returns to me multiplied. I embrace the love and support that surrounds me. I allow myself to receive. I trust that I am always being taken care of. I open my heart to the truth that I am never alone, that I am always guided, that I am deeply loved beyond anything I can comprehend. With every breath, I accept love. With every thought, I affirm my worthiness. With every step, I walk with confidence, knowing that I am supported. Life is holding me gently, always leading me toward more joy, more connection, and more love. I am deeply loved and supported, and that truth brings me peace. When you start your day with these words, you set the foundation for joy, confidence, and peace. Your mind begins to believe, and when you believe, miracles happen. Stand tall. Speak these words with conviction, and watch how your world transforms, one morning at a time. You are powerful, you are loved, and you are ready to shine.